What you're going to see now, the oval, Canadian Ammolite, and semi-precious gemstone rings. You are going to choose whether you want your Canadian Ammolite surrounded by either the blue, and the blue will be blue topaz, or whether you want it with the white topaz. The Canadian Ammolite is sourced from one area in the world, just like you were talking about, Mary Beth. This comes from the foothills of the Canadian Rocky Mountains, Alberta, Canada, and we have it in sizes 5 through 11. It's brand new. Originally, the QVC price was supposed to be $579. You are now saving $116. 5 easy pays here. 5 easy pays at $92. Pardon me, $92.64. But if you have that QVC credit card, so you don't miss out on these things, and this is launching, so you'll be one of the first to get one of the first pieces or the first piece ever of this collection. 12-month would give you $38.60. So if you have that Q card, ask for that. All right, I'm running out of time, and I want you to meet the designer and the genius behind this brand new collection. Kenneth Oshopak, or Kenneth Bradley, is joining us for the very first time. He's probably familiar to some of you as well. He is the owner, creative director, and designer who brings this to us. So Kenneth, welcome to QVC. These pieces are absolutely beautiful, and I also should tell everybody we do have an earring and pendant combination coming up. So welcome.
Well, thank you. Absolutely. It's such a pleasure and privilege to be with all of you. You know, I've spent better part of 30 years of my life involved in the Ammolite industry, considered to be one of the gem pioneers. And it was just about time for me to step out and actually create a collection that really stood the test of time and was at the standards in which I've always sort of held myself and this beautiful, rare, precious, exotic gemstone. You know, a geological fluke of nature that has occurred nowhere else on Earth. Imagine 2.5 square miles, an hour and a half of the north of the Montana border, up in Alberta, Canada. It is the only place on Earth that Ammolite exists. There has been lots of studies, lots of documentaries. We know what happened, we don't know why it happened. And in the Kenneth Bradley collection, again, holding myself to very high standards, I decided to only use the finest Ammolite in the world. So Ammolite is judged on the depth and richness of color, but the rarest color in Ammolite that determines the finest quality is blue Ammolite. Blue Ammolite is seldom seen in most pieces available. In my collection, I've decided to use only the finest quality Ammolite in the world, which makes it so extremely rare.
You know, it's interesting because according to the GIA Ammolite, of which level that you're bringing to us, Kenneth, it's said to showcase a kaleidoscope of colors. The colors here are amazing. And you didn't give us a little bit of Ammolite. I mean, the carat weight, it's close to 4 carats of Ammolite. And then the topaz, either white or blue, you tell us, is a full carat. The Ammolite also is an oval cut, all set in sterling silver. And thank you for doing that, because for a lot of us, having a gemstone, which is not something you would normally find in retail a lot, is a precious gemstone like this, something exotic, something rare, is generally set and reserved for gold. So having it in sterling makes it more affordable.
Well, you know, I tease everybody and say, well, you know a guy, and that guy is me, which is why I'm bending the rules and bringing you these extraordinary opportunities. You know, Ammolite, I call it excuse me jewelry. So for all the gemstone collectors out there, you know, imagine walking into a room, probably being the only person that maybe has heard of Ammolite or even owns Ammolite. This is an incredibly rare opportunity. There's never enough of it to go around, and we're dealing with the finest, most finite quality in that Ammolite. You know, Ammolite, I look at it as a bouquet of flowers, so it goes so well with all of your other gemstones. You know, it just gets along with every gemstone. You know, you add more color to a bouquet. You know, because this is created by Mother Nature, there is no, you know, enhancements or treatments. I used to get people saying to me, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'd love to take credit for this, but this is 71 million years in the making by Mother Nature, and really considered now a generational gemstone. So really, really rare and precious."
Kenneth, we are loving the launch of your collection. 100 of these rings remaining. There is a lot of sterling silver, my friends, on this. There is also an opportunity to pick up the pendant and earrings. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that, if you don't mind, for just a couple of minutes. The pendant with chain, as you can see on Trisha, is at a sale price, saving you $101. 5 Easy pays at $80.80. It is from 18 to 19 to 20 inches. It has jump rings, so it goes from 18 inches to 19 to 20. If you're interested in the lever back earrings, we have 5 Easy pays there at $91. You're saving $114, and they will drop 1 1/8 of an inch long. In the earring, 2 carats and 20 points. For the Ammolite, for the Canadian Ammolite, the white sapphire there is 30 points. And for the pendant, you're talking about an Ammolite that's over 1 3/4 carats, 1 carat and 80 points, and a white sapphire there of 15 points. Talk to us quickly about this.
Well, first of all, the cat eye marquee is one of the most exotic, romantic shapes, very difficult to cut. Each and every one of these stones are hand cut, hand polished, and hand shaped. Ladies, it's been my mission as a man in the jewelry business for almost 30 years is to dress what I call the most important real estate of a woman's body when it comes to jewelry, and that is your décolleté or your neckline. Whether it's yoga pants, jeans, and a t-shirt, or even the most fancy of affairs, these finishing touches just really take you from ordinary to extraordinary. Thank you for showing the back of the jewelry. People tell me, how do I know we're purchasing fine jewelry? I say, look in the places where you don't normally look. And every attention to detail. It's been a daunting task of mine to put my name to a collection. It's been several years in the making, and I just am not willing to compromise. Every attention to detail. If you're active, if you're on the phone, lever back earrings, I say, are probably the most comfortable and most safe pair of earrings to have. If you are somebody that doesn't wear dangles often, I would say Ammolite dangles are a must-have, because as they move and play with the light, it really is like the northern lights of Canada, or the kaleidoscope of all of the finest colors of Mother Nature. And whatever you wear, whatever color you wear, is always going to work perfectly.
It's amazing stone. I can't wait to see what else you're going to bring us, Kenneth. These are going very, very quickly. This is the special packaging you're going to get. You're going to get care and information here on the romance card, as we call it. Welcome to QVC. We're excited to see what else you're going to bring us. Thank you, Kenneth.
Thank you so much.
They are stunning.
Aren't they stunning?
Well, and we've got rubies, emeralds, and sapphires coming up, which happens to be red, green, and blue.
There you go.
I was just thinking, what a perfect ring to go along with these bracelets, even though it's a totally different stone.